We're going to be looking at the most expensive multi-million-dollar mansions that we can find in Texas, in the Houston area. So if you look on the map here, it's funny, you got them all kind of in the southwestern area right here. That bet 5 mil plus, 5 plus beds, just seeing what's what's popping up in that area. I'm pretty far zoomed out. I'm going to change the map to aerial. I like to see that it's a nice green bit right there. Alright, so let's start looking into it. Let's look at this one right here. It's $29 million. Holy crap. 8 beds, 8 baths. Estimated mortgage $124,000 per month. And I think all of these pre-qualified offers that you see in here, when you look at the details, they're all like with 20% down. So yeah, that's already like a crap ton of money down. But yeah, I mean, the lawn, stupid nice, little grid pattern. The front entrance looks like a palace. Yeah, this is they literally have a garden in this. 2 gates. Oh my god. It looks, I thought it would be bigger though, but I mean, I think it's just that it's super posh. I mean, the inside of this is clearly made from moon rocks and angel wings and marble from, Jupiter. I mean, I don't know what this is. The materials in this are ridiculous. Very old school though. It looks like they got like a freaking Sistine Chapel on the ceiling in here. Oh my god. We got this marble balcony. You can look over the garden. So this is the type of place where you have like a violin player in the background while you're, entertaining, having a dinner party. Dang. Wow. Pretty crazy looking. You got all the stained glass in here. Kitchen's awesome. Of course, you're gonna have a chef in there. Now, this movie theater, I will say, this is a little bit too fancy for me, maybe. And the screen, it looks like they shirked on the screen size. It seems like the, screen could probably be like the whole size of that wall instead of like, 60% of that. And make it look more like a movie theater. But they just made it all very fancy. The pool's nice, but this is kind of a classical look. But anyhow, yeah, that's like the most expensive one. Let's go ahead and let's look at something a little bit different. Let's look at this $12 million modern joint right here. Still $54,000 per month. If you think that you could make that payment, let me know in the comments. If you're watching this and you can make that payment, I want to see you buy this house and then make a video of you in this house. Dang. So this looks like the inside of a mall. Like with the fake like brick stuff that they always have in the mall, and then the lighting, and then also the tiling, the floor. So super modern, but maybe a little bit too, I don't know what the word is, franchise. Yeah, and then like this little dangle here, this chandelier thing, kind of reminds me of like stuff you'd see in like Forever 21, or I don't know why, it just gives me that vibe. Like if you think the same thing, just let me know. That wine cellar is pretty cool, or wine room. It's not a cellar, That's pretty cool. You see a full bar, complete with a dishwasher. That's a little ultra modern. I went to Saks Fifth Avenue in Houston once, and I swear they had a bar that looked just like this on like the top floor. If you just go in there, if you go into the Galleria in Houston, if you've ever been in there, if you've ever been to the top floor of Saks Fifth, let me know if you think this is looks just like that bar to me. Let's see what they got here. Fireplace and a TV. Okay, kind of open concept deal. Pretty nice. The couch is super modern. I like the fans. Everything in here is very unique. I guess this kitchen right here. Everything's very flush and tucked away. It's very uber modern, or ultra modern, or whatever you want to call it. It's very synthetic, but very cool. I like the shelves in this kitchen. But I feel like the cabinets look like trash. But maybe I'm just generalizing. These look like cheap cabinets to me. I don't know. That's just off the top. Wow, this is an office right here. A very nice office. Or it's called a formal study, but you know, you're going to be doing business in here. This is for somebody who could just trade stocks out of freaking control. Like, what was that guy, Ricky Gutierrez or something like that? That young guy who makes a crap ton day trading. That guy. He's big on YouTube. Go look him up if you haven't. I think he would have a house like this one day. He's really into that. He would have a whole team of stock traders living in it, though. I know that. Look at that. That is this backsplash for the where the TV goes in this house. That's really unique. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. I really wonder how they did that. But then again, once we got one of these fireplaces here. So let's see. I like the stand-up shower. This chandelier, they're really doing some alternative chandeliers in here, but you know, they can't do a classical one, I guess, because that looks too much like you know, kings and queens of France type chandelier. You know. Alright, master bathroom, dual water closets. They call them water closets. They're not showers. They're water closets. 12 mil, guys. 8 beds, 8 baths, 16,000 square feet. Damn, this has its own server room. This is, I'm telling you what, this is like a nerd house right here. This is a Bill Gates nerd house. You got your own private server room, a glass-walled, air-conditioned AV server room in your billiard room. That's, I mean, you can't beat that. This is some internet millionaire stuff right here. Okay, the billiard room overlooks a pool, grotto, cabana areas. It's kind of bare right there. I guess this means you had to put stuff in it. Okay, now this is a pretty nice theater. Nothing in it, but they kind of give you that option. That's pretty cool. Dang, we got a rooftop terrace. That's really nice. That's like the best thing for entertaining is, you know, you got these really expensive houses. If you can't go up on the roof, I feel like that's a detriment. Like it's a really nice feature to be able to go up on the roof because you can see out over everything, you know. And I mean, that's definitely a more modern touch of a flat roof that you can actually occupy. It's more of an urban, modern type deal because that I don't believe historically in architecture has been a thing. Look at these little fountains. Water comes out. Very odd, but pretty cool. I like how that's done. This whole place though still kind of reminds me of a mall. Like even the pool itself, like the little blue lit up water things, it kind of looks like the mall. But I don't know. I mean, if you had enough money for a house like this, maybe you own a couple malls. To be honest, like this is a lot of money. 12, almost 13 mil, bordering on 13 mil. I'll tell you what, it is done up super nice. This backyard, yeah, you got a lot of space for entertaining. Landscaping outside, pretty cool. Kind of looks a little bit like the outside looks kind of like a business campus area, you know, where it's like a bunch of different businesses and, you know, it's kind of like shared workspace type deal. It looks sort of like that. I don't know. Not exactly that homey. And then there's nothing going on in the backyard except for a little basketball court, which I feel like for 12 mil, just make it 14 mil and give it some more character in the back. I do like the driveway though. Pretty nice. Alright. Let's go and see what else we can look up. Going down here. Let's see what we can just get for 6 mil. Let's go cheap. You know what I mean? Let's just pop in here and check out this modern joint right here. Alright, very smooth, tucked away type stuff. Everything is straight up white. This is the type of stuff you see in like a Tumblr. You know, this is the photography you see on Tumblr that gets a bunch of notes in Tumblr. Just very flush, ultra modern, gray, white, a little bit of green accents. I have no idea what that room is right there. I just don't know. It looks like, I want to say it's like a wine room. It's a small room with a bunch of holes in the wall. It looks like shoelace holes, little eyelets for shoelaces to go through. Not furnished at all. That's the one thing. If you're asking this much for a house, you gotta furnish it because the furnishings are nowhere near as expensive as the house. I mean, they have paintings on the walls, but like they don't have any furniture. I mean, there's none. There's not even like a couch or anything. It's just, but I think maybe they're just trying to show off like how flat the space is. But here's another thing too. Look out that back, this back window right here. and look at this house, and tell me that this house right here, right outside that backyard, is not worth $250K, and just, you know, average Joe lives there. I don't know. This looks like somebody's average house right there. And we're sitting here next to this modern, very, very modern space. I don't know. That's just an interesting observation there. Like, a house this nice, I don't know. I feel like the houses around it maybe shouldn't look like that. It's like kind of out of place. Well, for this price, anyways. If you're gonna pay this much. But, you know, not all houses look like this. You know, they don't all have to be the same style, but you get what I'm saying. They kind of, you know, looking outside, I'm thinking, you know, maybe that house out back is a little cheap, you know? Overall, very, just modern, just super IKEA vibes, I feel like. Maybe not my taste here. Let's go look at this 15 mil house. This is Sufi's house, 64K for the mortgage, 21,000 square feet. That is a ton of square footage. That's about $737 per square foot. And let's look at this listing. Pretty sweet gate on first impression there, and then yeah, nice, you know, wall. The landscaping looks pretty cool. Got a couple trees and everything. Definitely like the roof. It looks very like Texas baller house, and so much driveway. Oh my gosh, it's like, how many cars are you gonna park out there? This is like some Lil Wayne MTV Crib stuff, like, you know, 18, 25 cars just parked out on the driveway here. Right in the front door, you got crystal chandeliers, crazy stuff. Some of this old, like, ornamental stuff that you see, like, you know, the walls, all this, I don't know what it's called. Let me know if you know what it's called, but just curly cues and things, all this old style stuff, and not particularly a fan, you know, it's quaint. I like this. I like this architectural style, but I don't necessarily like the interior furnishings, if you get what I'm saying. That's just me personally. A lot of you all think this stuff is, I mean, it's super nice. I mean, you can sell all this furniture, all these things in here. Chandeliers and everything for top dollar. I absolutely believe it. But it's just not like my personal taste. I like this kitchen. That's pretty cool. There's so much wood over the stove though, and I know it has a hood, but I don't know. That's a lot of wood, man. I don't know if that's necessarily gonna survive a big grease fire. I mean, I know the hood's there, right? But you know, I don't normally see that much wood around a hood. Backyard, pretty sweet. Bathroom, kind of weird. Carpet in the bathroom. And the wow, the shower itself low-key looks like the where you know, pay at like a bulletproof 7-Eleven in like urban Chicago or something like that. You know, just the cashier's like behind the glass, and you like slip him the money like under the thing. I don't know. It's kind of a weird shower design. I would maybe make this a little bit more open. Once again, a lot of wood, a lot of wood. And just a ton of furniture, maybe a little bit more for a bathroom. I don't know, like, I don't know, I'm maybe not trying to chill out my bathroom so much. Office, that's pretty cool. I like how big houses, you know, they have an office. Like, that's really awesome. Like, I used to have an extra bedroom in the house I lived in, and I was able to have you know, or actually two houses I lived in, you know. I was able to have an office to myself. And it was pretty nice to have that extra room because, you know, I do a lot of work on the computer, and so it was, you know, pretty refreshing and cool to have that. I like this blue. That's pretty cool. But you know, all in all, weird chandeliers in there. It's a little too modern. It's kind of like when we saw a couple houses back. The outside pool area, super cool. One thing I will say, why is this iron on top? Like, this isn't doing anything for shade right here. This is just ornamental garbage. Like, if you're gonna have a seating area outside a pool, please, especially in a place like Houston, it's hot as hell there. You know, you can't, for 16 mil, you know, not give any shade by the pool. I think that's a little dumb, because you could make it ornamental to the style and still give it shade, but they didn't, and they have two of these coverings. Those would just have to go. I mean, that's just not practical. I mean, it's cool, but it's like, it kind of says I never spend any time outside by my pool. So this is apparently inspired by Italian architecture. Pretty cool. Oh, and is breaking. Alright. Well, anyhow, we're just gonna zoom on down to the next house. Let's see here. Let's see, 17 mil. 17 mil. Man, this looks unique. This looks like some classical modern clash. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on, let me, before I start looking at pictures. This grand home, the lower level, beautifully restored, 2018 standards from Harvey flood damage. Interesting. Was designed by Howard Barnstone, accessed by private gate from one of the most prestigious streets in River Oaks. Sits on a magnificent, one-of-a-kind 5+ acre property with incredible views from walls of glass, a separate guest house, huge pool, lush landscaping, 4-car garage, and many other amenities. This famous residence is splendid to see and fabulous to own. $14.99 a square foot. Alright, let's see. That's a lot. Yeah, I kind of, you know, this is exactly like a mashup of all the other houses we've just seen. Like, modern, but then it's got some, you know, kind of like classical stuff, especially with the furnishings. The rugs, not exactly my taste here. Still seeing a lot of wood, but it's kind of more tasteful, flat wood in my mind. This is kind of chill, kind of modest. Yeah, I like it. Hey, and this is nice. It's a decent sized pool, I can tell. Not super big. It's kind of separate from the house, and this is also getting a first perspective of the outside of the house. Low-key looks sort of like an Egyptian tomb or something like that. You see kind of how it's like all block, but then this, I guess this is an entranceway, sort of raised up, and then there's some pillars, but they're very straight. Very modern. Ooh, what's this? Looking like a spaceship poking out in the back there. That's pretty cool. Water feature in the front, also very kind of, I don't know, like an obelisk. Very interesting. And then the front, yeah, looking kind of Egyptian there. I don't know. Let me know if you agree with that. It's kind of weird, but that's sort of what I see. It only has 10 pictures. Wow, I'm really upset. Like 17.5 mil, and you can only give me 10 pictures? Come on, I need more pictures. I could see, you know, it's got 5 bedrooms. I only saw one of the bedrooms. Oh man, I got shirked. Well, we're on about like 18 minutes here, so I'm just gonna end this out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know which house was your favorite, and what you thought about some of the styles that you saw here. Anyways, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.